Hi, here's a quick summary of the spectacle that was today's 2013 Super Bowl, or as it's also known, Super Bowl 37, or as it could also be known, a secular consumption jamboree. So I'll say that I saw it a little bit at my home, a little bit at the deli where my wife and I ate, and then a little bit uh, coming back to the house. And uh, to be honest, I'm not having a lot invested, except I did watch because I'm a Californian and the 49ers were part of the bowl this year. So let's jump to a few things like commercials. It's interesting that there were at least two commercials that were involving women. In one case, a man trying to pull a woman's t-shirt off as she was sleeping. And in the other case, of the Jack in the Box ad, a woman about to pull up her t-shirt and show off that she didn't have a bra on underneath. And well, it's meant for male consumption, so hey, sexism will not go away at all whatsoever. And I guess with the Jack in the Box thing, you could tell that they spent a little more money than usual on it. Um, let's run to the Volkswagen ad real quick. It's like uh, probably it would be like gruesomely fascinating to see the ad agency session of people, uh, Caucasian ad agency members, doing condescending Jamaican accents, pretending to be people from the Caribbean, and to tell one very lame joke that the laid-back lifestyle of poor people in island nations is so allegedly hilariously incongruous with the corporate America lifestyle, and you know, unfunny, unfunny. Let's jump to Super Bowl halftime. And as we know, Beyonce works hard and trotted the two ex-Destiny's Child members out to get like a baby wishbone of exposure and presumably a few royalties off the new song. But it's like, I'm sorry to say this, but Beyonce is sort of like peak period Britney Spears. It's like watching a show of brilliant robotics, kind of like for those that are going to understand this arcane reference, like Brigitte Helm doing the robot dance in Fritz Lang's Metropolis. And to be honest, really, it's like at the end of tonight's episode of Girls, Lena Dunham singing just a few bars of Oasis Wonderwall while in the bathtub. To me, that's more honest than hearing a mashup of Beyonce with or without Destiny's Child. But anyway, um, philosophical moment before I finish. What is the Super Bowl? It started out as just the end of the football season when there was still an NFL and AFL, like a big game to finish the season before it turned into this big vehicle for advertising, for music acts during halftime, for NFL to poach the rights of the words Super Bowl, so advertisers would all have to use euphemisms in their uh, flyers online and on paper and in their TV commercials, like the big game, things like that, because I don't know. It was in New Orleans. There was a blackout in the Superdome, and I missed the blackout because I was with my wife buying groceries in the supermarket. And I wonder if all the Beyonce video screens and pots of fire and pyrotechnics and stuff put too much strain on the electrical system. And you know, um, it would be nice in the end if the National Football League, since they were in New Orleans this year and it was staged in the Superdome to give the symbolism of New Orleans coming back, kind of like before the game you had the symbolism of blending Jennifer Hudson and children from Newtown together to show that for a few minutes the NFL actually has a heart and cares about the victims of random sadistic violence committed with guns. It would be nice if the National Football League would have made an attempt, or could yet still make an attempt, to donate lots of money to the people of New Orleans and build build houses in the neighborhoods that were affected by Katrina, and let people get the lives back that they lost before. Put some money for good, and also maybe, very last point, maybe the NFL should loosen up on the trademark thing, and if a chain wants to say Super Bowl in the ad, let them do it. Cut all this silliness out of perceived brand dilution. And finally, don't get me too started on Paul Harvey and his coming back from the dead to do a slideshow for Dodge Ram. I still remember Paul Harvey when he was a brilliant radio person, but also like a ramrod conservative that I remember in the 70s had a pursed-lipped conniption fit on the air about Eric Clapton's cover of Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff going to #1. And from the way Paul Harvey acted, he acted almost as, in his own clinched way, vituperative as Charlton Heston did about 2 decades later, because he conflated Body Count's Cop Killer from being just a song on an album to something that he thought people were going to, take far more seriously than that. Okay, that's the summary of Super Bowl 2013, and I get the message of what we're supposed to do between 2013 and then the 2014 spectacle next year. Just everybody be quiet, go out and consume, and don't worry too much about reality. Just let the people take care of themselves and just consume, and consume some more. Thank you.